And when somebody says, well, what is it works? Your answer is real simple. Have you tried it? Have you tried it is a question that brings out a very specific answer, doesn't it, Cami?
Well, and so here's a couple things, because being around for 12 and a half years, have you tried it? Instantly they'd be like, oh, are you that rap thing? Or they might say, oh, have I seen it works? And I don't know about you, but even if I do, which is rare, run into somebody who has seen it, heard of it, they don't realize there's so much more here than our incredible body wrap, right? So it's, have you tried it? Oh my gosh, you haven't tried it? You've got to try it. You know you want to try it. You know, I mean, it's just, it's this movement that people want to be a part of. And so, you know, have you tried it? Even if they say, I think I've seen it. What have you seen? You know, maybe it's the wrap, maybe it's the keto coffee. Did you know we have simple swaps? Yeah. We have simple swaps for like your coffee. We have a better coffee, right? For your nutrition, we have a better. Don't go juicing like crazy, you know? Yeah. And then what about some of the other options out there to tone and firm and tighten? We have a simple swap, right?
I love that. You know, when I think about have you tried it, it's so, sometimes the answers are right in front of your face, right? It's so simple. Our name, it works. The first time I met Mark, 7 years ago at an industry event, I'll never forget, I came up, the host of the event, I went up and I asked him, I said, because I had never heard of It Works. And I'd been at that time, 13, 14 years in direct selling. And I went up to the host of the event and I said, have you ever heard of It Works? He goes, well, not much, but man, if you could get them to change their name, that'd be great. And I looked at him and I said, you don't get it. Like I just got goosebumps all up and down my spine. Because when I heard the name, it got my attention because I was curious. Right? How many of you do things just because you're curious? Some of you are here today because you're curious. Right? You're only here today because you're curious. What's the new product? What's this? Are those events really as fun? So what I love about have you tried it, it generally generates a simple response of, well, what is it? You know what that's called in sales? An opening.
Or an elevator pitch,
That's
right? You know that moment you say something when you're in an elevator and you go to get off and they go, wait, what? What works? And they grab you back again. And so that's what I love about this is it's simple, it's sexy, and it's going to create curiosity, and then they'll ask more questions.
Absolutely. And Kami, you mentioned something earlier about people don't have 45 minutes now. We're in a fast-paced society. We're in that Instagram society, right? You only get 15 seconds to record a video, or 45, whatever they've changed it to now. But the point is that things are quick. You got to get people's attention. So you got to use that curiosity. Hey, what does it work? If I saw your shirt, and I'm like, well, what does it works? Right? And you say?
I would say, have you tried it?
Tried what? What is it?
Oh my goodness, do you have 5 minutes?
Oh, I got 5 minutes.
Okay, well, I want to sit down and I want to show you something. And you pull it out, and we now have a
5-minute presentation.
And do we have a visual for our 5-minute presentation?
Let's bring up the front page. Now, what this is going to be, guys, put the, that slide right there. This is, if you look up here on screen, it's the size of a piece of paper, and it's going to be like kind of a front and back. All right? You can print it out, have 2 pages, but it's a simple, quick way when people say, well, what is it? Well, listen, you got 5 minutes real quick? Boom. You can sit down with them and walk them through the high points and start building their curiosity about what this could do for them, Cami.
And there's so many directions you can put your personality to this, but let me just give you high level. It starts with some before and after pictures. We know people want results, right? So right away, you've got proof. And we want, you've got a full body picture there. You've got a couple that have just, dropped it like it's hot. I met them last night, and they do look hot. We've got some facial before and afters, and we've still got some tummy before and afters. But bottom line is, it works, helps you get results quickly that you can taste, see, feel, experience, everything in between. And we want to simply, you can talk about the wrap. If you have a dry wrap with you, you still carry that, pull it out, show it to them. This is a 5-minute deal. If you want to let them sample some greens and show them how they could simplify their nutrition or stop juicing in the morning and all that time it takes with the greens, Or swap your morning coffee. Get more fit, fueled, and focused with It Works Keto Coffee, right? And again, we're just going to enhance those results, kick the afternoon cravings with the keto energy, right? So you've got a lot of directions you can go there, but it gets better.
I like that. So when you look at the top of this and the before and after pictures, we want to lead with results, right? Because it doesn't matter what product you're talking about. When you told them, have you tried it, the first response that we want to show them is what's possible, right? Because most of you probably saw before. How many of you saw a before and after picture on social media and that's what got your attention about It Works? Raise your hand. How many of you tried the product before you decided to become a distributor? Raise your hand. Okay? There's a reason that we're product first. There's a reason that we walk them through and we show them, here's some results you can have. Your job isn't to sell them on everything. Your job is to just show them a little bit. So when you see these before and after pictures, and then I love the term simple swaps, because most people drink coffee in the morning. Most people are trying to be a little more healthier, and most people probably like to cheat in the afternoon because they get that 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock feeling. So we have these simple swaps that makes them think, you know what, I'm not spending any additional money. They're already going to Starbucks in the morning, or they take the Keurig and they put it into their pod, and that's $3 or $4 a piece. And then you look at your nutrition, if they're juicing. Who's ever tried to juice? That's not easy, right? And then if you want to go the easy way and cheat it and buy them, they're like $6 a bottle or something. And then people are buying multivitamins and different things. So we show them a simple way to simplify it. And then I love the afternoon. All of these can be sampled, Cammie. Every one of them.
And I want to just bring this point to you, too. What I've loved about the Blitz card for so many years, and we remember less is more. You say, give me 5 minutes. You put this down in front of them. They're going to see 4 very different before and after pictures. If you just wait for a minute and they're seeing the simple swaps, they're going to lead you where they want to go. They're going to say, oh my gosh, what did they do to transform their body like that? My husband and I, or her skin looks amazing. What is she using? Do you see where it's guiding the direction of your conversation? And so, again, keep it super simple. This sheet is your presentation, but you don't really need any words.
That's right. Now, you mentioned Blitz, so I want to make sure you guys are very clear. That first step when you see a shirt or when you're texting somebody, have you tried it? Or when you hand them a Blitz card. This doesn't get rid of a Blitz card, right? That's what helps you get to this presentation, is the tagline, a Blitz card, a T-shirt.
A post. You see a post and somebody says, what is this? Or, you know, you're doing your post, message, follow. I'm learning the lingo. When you're messaging them, have you tried it? Or whatever your little initial phrase is, you follow it up with a 5-minute presentation. And Mike, I will just say this. Yesterday, the field team talked about the 5 fundamentals. And when we talk about the fact that you got to be talking to a lot of people to build your business, you're going to kiss a lot of frogs to find your prince, is what I've been told.
Princess.
But you got to share it over and over and over again to get people that want to try it, and then people that want to go ahead and get paid with you,
I love that. So before we go to the back of this presentation, this is a kind of a 2-sider. When you print it out, it's 2 pages. You're going to see something new, all right? And you're going to see it. You're going to go, what is that? And you're going to get excited about it, and we're going to walk you through it. So let's bring up the back of the presentation. Okay.
Okay. So, what are you saying what about? They're kind of slow. I don't know. Put your glasses on.
I saw somebody out there just go, oh.
We really want to keep it simple, guys. The simpler, the quicker it grows. You've heard the saying, it might work, but does it duplicate? And some of you might go, what does that mean? I'm just telling you, the more it duplicates, the quicker you're going to go Black Diamond. Ask Joel, Stephanie, and Denise Walsh. Okay, so we want you to give 5-minute presentations, and in your 5-minute presentation, the goal is to help them either find 5 to try it, and we can show you I can help you earn $150 in free product, and or get 5 to share it, and I can show you how to earn $500 a month.
Okay. Say 5 to try it. 5 to share it. 5 to try it. 5 to share it. So it's simple, right? You can remember
I wanted
that.
to go more. I thought we were going to.
You gonna do one more?
5
to try it. 5 to share it. 5 to try it. 5 to share it. 5 to try it. 5 to share it. You are completely trained on how to maximize this compensation plan. Now, why is that, right? 5 loyal customers, really, when you look at the average, that actually helps you build up that 400 BV qualified leg, okay? 5 to share it, what you see on the opposite side of that is just a simplified version of the Ruby chart, okay? In terms that doesn't confuse a prospect to go, what is Ruby? Right? This is a prospecting tool. This is somebody you meet, at the hotel lobby tonight. They don't need to know what Ruby is. They just need to know, I can get 5 people to share some products with others, and I can make 500 average income a month.
I wouldn't sit down with Mike and say, Mike, I can show you how to go Ruby and earn $500. Right. I would say, Mike, do you know 5 people that want to make some extra money? I mean, I'm thinking about maybe your neighbor. Yeah. Your best friend. Yep. Maybe a coworker. Now, you could be the one that knows all 5 people, or you can know a few, and then as your team is growing, they know a few, and then all of a sudden, boom, you're a Ruby and you're earning $500 a month. But we want to use terminology that does not confuse the person we're talking to. A confused mind says no. So we need to keep it super, super simple. And this is a worksheet as well. How many of you, sit down with a prospect, they join, you leave? No, you get going right away. Because you understand the power of getting small wins, right?
That's right.
Should I tell them about the small win we added here?
I think we should.
Okay. So you see how we say get 5 to try it and you get a $150 shopping spree, right? I thought it was 4 in a month and you get $100. Now, if they get 1 in their first 72 hours and then get a total of 5, instead of just $100, we'll give them $150. So it's not... I want to make sure it's very clear. They don't get $250. They can either get just $100 still, unless they do the 1 in the first 72 hours, we'll give them a total of $150.
Now, why is that important? How many of you like to make money? How many of you like to make money fast? How many of you would rather make it really, really slow? Okay.
Said no one ever.
Yeah, said no one ever. That's a T-shirt. Marketing, write that down.
Sydney, where are you?
So you think about that. So many times what happens? Somebody signs the application and their business peaks because they're waiting for their kit. There's no, when you have something so simple like this that we kind of walk them through, who do you know needs more energy? When they're a prospect, not they haven't even joined yet. Who do you know that loves coffee? Who do you know that needs to lose some weight? They're already thinking about some of these people. So when they become a distributor per se, we say, listen, go ahead and take one of these people. Let's get them in the first 72 hours. They just want to try it. And when they do that, then we help them gather 4 more loyal customers for a total of 5, and we give them 150 in free product. And that's any product that they want, Cami.
And again, you guys are going to have people join your team just for the 150 in free product before all of a sudden it catches their mind. Aspen always says, get them involved and let them evolve. So if they want to join just to earn 150 in free product, why would you stop them? But then they see the bigger picture, or they may see it all at once. So this is really going to be the close the deal. So here's the deal. The words that you want to just use as often as possible is don't wait for your kit to get started. Let's get started right away, because if we can get 1 customer in your first 72 hours, we can get you that $150 shopping credit.
That's the mentality you got to have. Did you hear what Cami just said? If we can help you get 1 loyal customer in your first 72 hours, we can help you get 150 in free product. So they're not thinking, well, I don't know, 5 people, right? A brand new person may be a little overwhelmed by just the fact that they got involved in a business, but they can all do 1. We talk about the power of 1. And if they do it in that first 72 hours, now they're engaged, and the odds of them getting 2 are much higher. What happens when a new distributor gets 2 loyal customers? What do you get? So if we're leading them the first moment they join, even before they join, to be thinking, man, I just got to find that one person, the odds and the percentages of your fast starts and your diamond leadership bonuses of going up are greatly increased.
Power of one, baby, power of one. But I will say, I mean, I love this. We're already helping develop their hundreds list without bringing up all this confusing terminology and It's like, oh, let me help you. You know, gosh, do you know anybody that sluggish or they're always moping about needing more energy? Do you know anybody that loves coffee? Come on, right? How about wants better skin, thicker hair? So we've given them some prompts to start, memory jogging right there.
I love that. Okay, say 5 to try it. Get 5 to share it. 5 to try it. 5 to share it. 5 to try it. 5 to share it. You guys like this tool?
Okay, so it's going to be available in your document library right away.
Right away.
And it's a front to back 8 by 11.5 sheet of paper for those of you that want it in your hand to sit down one-on-one. I mean, you can email it, you can text it. This is so uber simple.
And we've got some people from Canada and like French-speaking people here, right? So translations will be coming very soon too. You won't have to wait for like a year.
In the next couple weeks, you should see some translations, U.S. Spanish. We've got you too, so yeah.
I love that. So walk them through where we stand. Have you tried it? Say, have you tried it? Have you tried it? Have you tried it?
Oh, you want to try it.
You want to try it. So you walk them through. That's a simple opening line to get the conversation started. When they say, what is it? You can use a blitz card. You may be on social. You're getting that engagement going. And then do you have 5 minutes? And then you use this presentation when you can to walk them through. But Cammie, we know there are a lot of other times that we do presentations. Sometimes, let's simplify this down. There's times that you give presentations in a coffee shop where there's 2 of you, right? It takes 2 to make a thing go right. Okay. Anybody ever given a one-on-one presentation? You guys have done that, right? Have any of you done a party in your house? Anybody? Okay. Anyone ever attended a meeting in a hotel or a motel? Okay. Well, here's what we realized, is that when you have a simple lead-in, like have you tried it, and you needed 5 minutes and you got products that are sampleable, we needed a simple presentation for no matter where you're giving a longer version of that. Because we know there's times people want to rap, or they want to come to a home party, or they want to have a get-together with multiple teams. So what we've created and simplified is we've took the same premise of have you tried it, a simple 5-minute presentation, and we expanded that out. Many of you might know it as a party pad, but we like to call it the Try It Works presentation now, because it's the one presentation that you give in all circumstances once you really have some additional time, like maybe 30 minutes or so.
Okay, can I just stop you right there? Because has anybody else been uber frustrated with the whole, hey, come to a one team, one mission? And they're like, what is a one team, one mission? Now, we know what it means internally, but we're speaking to our prospects, right? And so again, when you have a name like It Works, why would you complicate that? So instead of one teams, we're going to have try it's. Try It Works. Come try It Works with us. And so we've got a new presentation for that.
We absolutely do. And let me say one thing before we go there, because you brought up a great point, right? One team, one missions. But you know why one team, one missions makes sense to them is because people weren't inviting guests. See, your job is to get people to what? Try it. To get them to try the wrap, try the greens, try the coffee, try the product. So why complicate it? Yeah, try the business. Why complicate it with trying to overtrain yourself? You just learned the whole compensation plan. 5 to try it, 5 to share it. Carry it to your qualified leg, create rubies, go again. Go again, go again. Now your job is to go on a mass, I'm going to call it not spending spree, but it's a business building spree of getting prospects to see these presentations. Because if you get them to try it, I can tell you this. You're in this room, most of you, because you tried it. You took a sample, you tried the wrap, you saw a before and after picture, and your job is to get this information in front of them. So I love it, Cam. We put together a simple presentation, and it starts out with, have you tried it?
Have you tried it? So they can come discover it works, experience who we are, and this is the presentation we're going to use to do that.
So we're going to walk you through slide by slide. Now, a couple things. We're going to continue to enhance this, simplify it, but this will be available soon in the eSuite as well. But we're going to walk you through each slide and kind of give you some background. Now, notes will be coming out, how to give the presentation. So don't feel like you have to learn every single thing of what to say right now. Just get the idea and see how simple this can be if you keep it simple.
I'm going to go live Sunday at 9 Eastern Standard Time, and I'm going to give it to you live. I'm going to do it for you. So get on my page at 9 o'clock Sunday, and after Mark announces what Mark has, you're going to want to get your guests there too. But we're going to give it to you so you can learn while you earn. How about that?
I like that. So the first slide is, have you tried it? And then you walk them through, and you can see this. We all have problem areas. How many of you would agree you have problem areas? You know, I love how Pam always says, don't tell people their problem area, but let's talk about the problem. The first rule when somebody's looking to buy something, there's a need, right? There's a void that they want to fill. But Cammy, people have problem areas, and we got to talk about, listen, we all have it, and now we've got to build up the reason for a solution.
That's right. And so we all have them, and there's lots of solutions out there. So let's look at some of the solutions that people have.
Next slide, please.
We all want results, but what is the cost? Now, cost, you know, like the pain, the time spent, but how about the dollars spent, right? To do some of the different things out there that help us get the results that we want.
So when you look at this slide, you're seeing a procedure that, nothing wrong with it, but sometimes things are going to go through people's mind. They're going to be like, oh, I got Botox. That wasn't inexpensive. Are they actually having something that maybe I could use these products and not have to spend that much money? Or the gym, right? We all go into the gym and we work really hard, and that's great, but is there a way to fast track that, or, you know, going through different procedures? So we're setting the stage to show them things that work. Next slide, please.
And then we show them it works. And we give them results. What if we can give you results like these? Again, we're leading with results. And you know, Mike, I think if we're going to get loud about leading with results, we better get loud with giving them lots and lots of before and after pictures and testimonies. And we're going to take our game up a few notches through the Pinterest where you go to find before and after pictures. And you're going to see that fall across all spectrums. But we need you to turn your results in. That's
Absolutely.
A big part of it.
Yeah, you'll really see as we go all in with results, that's the one common denominator. You're going to see more before and after pictures all over all of our marketing, because it's not about selling a product. It's about selling the result, right? How many of you could care less what product you take as long as you get the result, right? I mean, if you could take one product and you get the result you want, you do it. If it took two, you do it. If it took three, you do it. You don't care what they're called. You don't care when you have to take it. You just want to buy it. So that's what our goal is to set that up, because we know the time that we live in right now. People are using shapewear. They're going through procedures. They're doing all the things that are not necessarily comfortable or inexpensive, but we want to show them you can have results like these. Next slide, please. With products like this. So it's a soft introduction, Cammie.
And then, you know, so I would not start going into the products at this point, not yet, okay? Because we want them to know where it starts. We want them to know that, you know, this might be a great slide to say that we have high quality, affordable. You know, you can say why you loved and were drawn to the products, consumable, you know, whatever some of those key words you want to use are, that's what you're going to say on this page. But then we take them back to, I'm trying to remember if the next one is the...
Well, the next slide's the company slide.
Oh, it is. Okay. So with products like these, which we're a health and wellness company, we've got products for the inside of your body, products for the outside of your body. We've even got skincare. Most people don't know that it works. Has a product line of about 50 result-driven products that for the outside and the inside of your body.
One thing you'll notice is the before and afters you saw on a slide before. They're the same before and afters as the 5-minute presentation because they're going to remember that if they saw that before. And the other thing that you'll see we will not have products on this presentation that can't be sampled, right? We're going to keep it super simple. So now some of you, you're like, wait, I love the cleanse. So do we. But we got to keep it simple for a prospect as they're seeing this so that you can go, here, try it. If you can't say try it and hand them something, it's not going to be built into a lot of our initial marketing. Doesn't mean that's not your favorite product. We're going to leave room for you to talk about your favorite product. Like Cammie, hair, skin, and nails is a great product. We'll talk about that in a second. But it's not like you're going to hand them one pill and expect them their hair to grow 5 inches, right? Could get a little awkward. So you're going to see our marketing really be around products that can be sampled, products they can taste, products they can see results very quickly.
And a commitment from us to really make sure that as we bring out products from you, they are in sample form. They are in, individual packets and things like that to follow the message of what we're trying to accomplish here. So with products like these, with a company that...
Next slide, please. With a company like this. So what we don't want to do to a prospect is overwhelm them with too much about the company. Because remember, we're a product-led company. So we want to show them just enough that we're not a fly-by-night. They can trust us. Over 60 million wraps sold. Right? That's a big number. That shows that it works. They don't have to ask, well, how does it work? Listen, 60 million sold, it works. The company's called It Works. So you don't have to justify how it works to them. Like, listen, just try it. You see how everything goes back to them actually just trying it? So when you go here, family owned and operated, they know it's not some public corporation that could change things on them fly by night. And then debt free, open in 23 countries. Over 620,000 donated through our Gives Back Foundation through you. Right? So you think about that. That is a company that I want to buy from. And Cammie, I know something we talk about a lot is millennials. And, that millennials, I don't know the exact age. I feel like as a 40-year-old, we're millennials.
We're senior millennials,
Senior millennials.
Mike.
But
Mark is a senior millennial. I'm just trying to put it in perspective for you guys, that's all.
Perspective. But what do they want? They want to buy from a company they know, like, and trust. So that's the purpose of this slide. It's not for you to go into, oh my gosh, I went to this event last weekend. There was like 3,000-4,000 people, and it was awesome, and you need to go to the next event, and you're going to get your life changed, and it's so much fun, and we dance, and we cry.
And we go to ranches and islands, and they're like, what are you talking about right now?
Don't kill your prospects, right? It's okay to kill a few in the beginning when you don't know, but those of you in the room, you should kill no more because... You see, we want to give them just enough to let them know there's a company behind it that's stable, debt-free, that they know, like, and trust, and they'll do their own research based on their personality.
If there's something that just is near and dear to your heart about this company, we all have those things, whether it's our favorite product or whether it's our favorite thing about the company. This would be the slide that you bring it up on, okay? The font is big, so they're going to read it. So if you want to say something about the fact that you've done 2 cruises back-to-back years, stuff like that, I just know what I hear you guys saying because it just means the world to you. That's the slide to say it on.
Absolutely. Next slide, please. So then we come to our particular products. We've already set up there's a need. We've all got problem areas. Here's some other solutions, but at what cost? It's a pretty good company. We've hit real quick on the products earlier that it's simple, but now we're going to get into some specifics. So it all starts with the wrap. And you'll continue to see some of these things evolve, where some more before and after pictures, and we want to keep the wrap at the forefront, Cammie, because that is who we are. I mean, you look at 18 years, a solid company, solid product, and it gives results, and it's easy to hand to somebody.
And nobody else has it. 18 years in, they may have tried, but they have failed, and we are still the only company with the It Works wrap. And
that's right. And then we lead in, next slide, please, after you're done talking about the wrap, to enhance your results, right? We want them to buy more than one product. We want them to try that wrap and then enhance your results. And you'll notice same products as the 5-minute presentation, same imagery, so it's reminding them it's swap your morning cup of coffee, simplify your nutrition, skip that afternoon habit. So I love that, Cammie, because it's a way to introduce our products so they don't think they have to spend additional money.
And in a hotel room, I would say, I know you're dying to try this. We'll do that here in just a minute. We're going to let them, if we're in a hotel, continue with the fit bar, the sip and sample bars in the back of the room where they can try the keto, the greens, or maybe you'll have some energy sticks, or the person that brought them will have some energy sticks. But we will let them try it at those things, whether it's a house, just come equipped with a few of those samples.
I love that. Next slide, please. And then we're going to go through and show results that they actually tried the products, right? So here's what I love. Problem. We've identified the problem. We've showed them some solutions, but at what cost? We've introduced them to a company that they can trust. Then we showed them our specific products. Now we show them they work, that these products work, and they're good and affordable and fun. So I love these before and afters, Cami.
All right, next slide, because they didn't just try it. They tried it too. Isn't that awesome? So we're giving you lots of pictures. And again, all these pictures are worth 1,000 words, right? It is just, their mind is just rolling right now with questions. And again, you're going to find out very quickly what draws their attention, because they're going to say it. All right? You don't have to guess what trips their trigger. Yeah. They're going to tell you after they've seen a few of these pictures, okay?
That's a great point. You don't, remember, this presentation's not to answer all their questions. It's to generate their questions. Like this presentation, some of you may be looking at it going, man, there's not a lot of information on each page. That's on purpose. Because we need the brand new person to be able to give it. And then they need to be able to continue going. Next slide, please.
Why wouldn't they join the party?
Right?
They can be a part of this too, whether it's the product side, and then right now we have the Fit 5, 15, the Fit 30 options. You can join as a customer and save, or...
Next slide, please.
Try it and get paid. And just a few simple bullets. Again, very simple, keeps you on task. If you have no idea what to say, just say what we wrote. And you'll start to add your personality to it the longer you've been with us. But it really speaks for itself. And, again, they can try it and get paid. And that, you've already shown them, hopefully, this. But if not, let's go ahead and finish this. I'll give you some tips and tricks. Set a goal. We'll help you hit it. You're in business for yourself. You're not by yourself. I love the they tried it section, and they tried it. At a one team, if you've got distributors in your house doing a wrap party with you, or you've got people online doing a live party with you, or you've got them in the hotel doing a party with you, those are opportunities to have people share live testimonies, whether it's product-based when they're saying they tried it and these are the results they got, or whether you get to this average income slide and you go, and I started as a school teacher. I just wanted to make a few extra $1,000 a month so I could be home with my babies. Listen, I don't know what your goal is. I don't know what brought you here, but I will help you hit that goal. So this is a great way to find out. And again, you show them, and they start asking questions. Wait, how do I earn $2,022? It doesn't say dime in there because that doesn't mean anything to them. And when I bring people up on my stage, when I'm out there partying with you, I'm going to say, if you're making $2,022 on average every month, stand up, because that's our diamonds. And to a guest, they now go, I want to make $2,000 a month.
That's right. So we've set them up for the decision. Next slide, please. So what do you want to do? Right? We have to come to that choice. What do you want? Do you want to try it at a huge discount? Loyal customer. Right? Talking in the terms that they do. Or do you want to share it and make money? So we keep it really simple at the end for them to be able to make a decision. We don't ask them, do you want to try it? You notice that? It's very specific words. What do you want? We're assuming they've seen this, they want to try it, right? You should assume that too in your presentation.
It's just how do they want to try it,
That's right? But that's the end of your presentation when you ask them, do you want to become a loyal customer? Do you want to become a distributor? And you answer their questions as we go through there.